I remember the first time I recorded this game. When I finished recording, you were out in the living room, and I was just like, I need to talk about this game. It fucking with my brain. I don't know what to do about this game. And I was like trying to like think through like, am I gonna make this a full like video series? Like, am I gonna continue to play it over and like play it again and again and again? And I was like, it's so intriguing. I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
And so now you're like, I've told you a little bit about the game.
You told me a whole lot.
I did tell you a whole lot.
You know,
I think I talked for an hour.
You went out there and you were like, Brittany, I have to tell you about this game. I gotta talk about it. And I was like, okay, pause, Netflix, go.
But yeah, like this game is one of those games where I think it's very unique in its storytelling, and it's a lot of fun to watch and play. Obviously, I've been playing it for so long now, and it doesn't follow normal storytelling convention and actually like goes away from it a little bit. I'm excited to get started. The goal is to get a new princess each time.
Okay.
I told you we had the adversary, we had the razor, we had the bride, we've gotten the prisoner, we've gotten the beast, and we've gotten the witch, and we've gotten the nightmare.
Got it.
So that leaves us down to the specter and I believe 2 others. I want to try and get one of those other 3 that we haven't gotten, just so that it's a new experience for each video, and it's not just like, hey, we're getting these same princesses over and over again. We could make it a little bit easier because there is a thing in this game now that I've beaten it once. It gives you now like a, hey, if you want, here are the choices you can make if you want to get this princess or this princess, but I want to discover it naturally.
Okay.
Because I find that's a lot more fun, and I love the anticipation of like getting the reveal for Act 2. It's like, who's it gonna be? Who's the new princess?
Okay. So what I'm hearing is I'm gonna play the game, but you're gonna kind of guide me in hopes that we get a new princess.
Yes, and I would like to have discussions about the game, basically just being like, what's your thought process? I know you aren't like...
So this game isn't like, there's not like a timer, like a 10-second thing where you have to make a decision.
No.
Okay, so you can sit and think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. Sometimes I need a long time to think.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
One thing that people constantly point out is this guy is somewhat of a famous podcaster. I don't know the podcast that they talk about, but they're like, is it this guy? And I'm like, I have to Google him, like, yes, it is that actor. I have to like...
I was about to say, now you gotta tell me who he is.
Yeah, now I gotta state his name instead of just like this one voice actor who does a podcast.
Gonna know.
Jonathan Sims.
Jonathan Sims.
Yes, he is in the Magnus Archives. That is the podcast that people are constantly talking about.
Oh, okay.
And the Magnus Protocol. He was a writer for the Doctor Who Halloween special.
Oh man, now you're into
2025?
Jonathan Sims. Now you're into Jonathan Sims.
Okay.
Now you won't forget his name.
No, it's just like one of those things where it is so cool to like see somebody who I think is small. And it's like, oh, he's actually done like legitimate like Hollywood work. He did the Hollywood Sea, Smoke, and Other Stories episode of Doctor Who.
Now you think big of him?
Well, it's an aspirational goal.
Yeah.
Because like I studied film.
Right.
I want to be like one of those video editors where people go like, oh, he started off on YouTube and now he's like working on major films or for major TV shows.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Is that goal achievable at this point in time? Not as far as I can tell. But like still, I want to get there.
Oh.
But yeah, every single video that I post about Slay the Princess, there's usually some person going like, is that Jonathan Sims? I'm like, yes.
You're like, what about Ethan?
Oh, don't put my full government name online. No, I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Anyways.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Why? The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
That's all? Okay. Do you have...
He's saying, like, we're all counting on you is the world that will be destroyed if you fail.
Slaying a princess. Okay, but don't rely on the specifics. Okay, dude. Sims.
You're calling the narrator by his voice actor names.
Well, I mean...
So, you've already pointed out one thing that I love to talk about this game is that the narrator is an unreliable narrator. He does not give you all the information. Yeah. Like, he's hiding information away from you so that you go down the path that he wants.
He got like 20 questions here.
Yeah, you can click all of them.
I know, but I'm saying he gives information, but you're saying it's not...
It's not always going to be the full truth.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
See, like, he's not giving you enough, like, he's not giving you any real information. You ask the question, like, why is it important to do this? And he just says, look, you've already on this path, why don't you just go down it? You're already here, why not continue?
Well, why am I here? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, so there's a guy that I follow on TikTok. He's a teacher, and he talks about, like, his main thing is, like, rhetoric in writing.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see him. I gotta find it. I'm gonna make a short for this on TikTok, and I will @ him on TikTok and get him, like, ask him to play this game, because the narrator uses so many rhetoric tools that now that I've watched so many of his videos, I'm just like, oh, he just used a rhetorical tool there to, like, convince you to slay the princess.
I like this one. Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
I got a question. The more exploring questions that I do, does that change how things move forward?
No, so anything that doesn't have Explore will change how the story moves forward. Explore will give you more options if you continually ask questions. But it's more there just to give you more information to make a decision. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, I hit Explore and it completely changed the story. It's more going to be like when there's no Explore there, that is when the story is changed by your decision.
Okay, another question. Have you gone with the theory of, or have you already done this, that maybe ignore the Explorer questions and just do whatever he's saying?
No. Well, I have gone down the murder hobo route, where it is, okay, I'm just going to slay the princess. That's all I'm doing. I'm just following what the narrator has told me to. And that got me the razor.
Okay, so we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't want to like continually recap what I've done previously.
Okay.
Because it gets rather annoying. I'll recap it for you. I'm not gonna include it in the video.
Okay.
Because I've recapped it like 3 times so far. Because when I record with a new person, they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll tell you how I got to it."
All right.
One of the major decisions that happens that will change the story is if you go down. Basically, you go into a cabin and there's a knife in the cabin. If you go down and there's a door to the basement. If you go down into the basement with the knife or without the knife, that is the first change in the story. The princess will have a different tone.
Forget it. I'm not doing this.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh my god, this is
Of
morbid.
course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
Brittany,
Right.
are you a nihilist?
No.
I am. I just want to watch the world burn.
Oh, what in the world? Stop it. Oh my gosh.
There's too many stupid people in the world.
Okay, that doesn't mean there's many good people in the world too.
Yeah, but also there's good people that are stupid.
Are you implying something?
No, I'm just being funny. And a dick.
Especially the second part. Anyways, do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Oh, this is
we've run out of
this is where we
explore
change.
options. So this is where the story actually starts.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
Bam, bam, bam. I don't know what I'm referencing there, but I know I'm referencing something.
I was going more for Beethoven. Do, 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 do. So I assume the last one is not an option.
You can try it.
Has anyone done that?
And we've never done it straight off the bat. I may have done it in another video, but I don't remember.
I mean, what's gonna hurt? This is the beginning.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, me.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, that definitely sounds like me. And then, it's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. That's definitely you, Ethan.
I love how much like effort you're putting into reading all these things. You're just like, I'm gonna be a voice actor today.
Watch out, Sims. Sorry. Okay. I think I'm tired, y'all. I'm gonna do, okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess.
Thank you. The whole world owes you a debt of gratitude. Really.
Okay, Brittany, you need to find this woman on TikTok who she reads like court cases.
Yeah.
Your personalities match up so well. It is fucking
Is that
hilarious.
my calling? Is that my calling? You know what? And I do like watching like court cases.
So she does like stupid court cases.
Okay.
She
yeah.
reads like stupid court transcripts, and it's hilarious.
Ideas.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yep, the first plot twist of the game.
Wait. Narrator, voice of the hero.
Yep.
What the hell? All right.
They are 2 separate characters, voiced by the same person, but 2 separate characters.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. Here we go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So, do you take the blade or do you enter the basement?
We kind of had a conversation earlier that she is going to react a certain way, which I would understand why. Because if I came down, or someone came down with a knife, and I was down there, I wouldn't be nice either. I'll be like, whoa, what are you doing? Trying to kill me. And then if I just go down there and I don't know what's down there and someone's trying to stab me and I didn't have that, what was it? Implement? Blade is your implement. Then
I will tell you, the only person down there is the princess. That's it.
Oh Lord. So I'm gonna be that dumb blonde in the scary movies that just go down there nilly-willy like, oh my god, it's fine, guys. Is that what we're doing?
It's up to you.
Oh Lord. Okay. We're gonna enter the basement without the blade.
Why are you punctuating it so much? Just click
Because
the
I'm
damn
waiting.
thing.
I'm waiting for you. Okay. All right. We made the wrong choice.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi. That's one response. Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you, but lie. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. We're definitely not doing that one. Continue down the stairs. And that is our options. Oh boy. Question.
Answer.
The voice of the hero, is he corrupted? Like, is he really a hero? Or he's a wannabe hero?
So the names are very true to the characters.
Not the narrator.
Well, the narrator's the narrator.
He sounds like a dick, as you put it earlier.
I was just saying, I call him a dick all the time. How'd you know that?
Because
And
he
then-
wants to slay a princess. But he won't give me any answers. Is this like a business deal? Like,
After we're done recording this, you should watch the other videos.
okay.
But the narrator and the voice of the hero, they're not really like an angel and a devil. It's more just competing ideas. The narrator wants you to save the world in his way. The voice of the hero wants you to save the world their way. There's two conflicting ideas. They're not polar opposites.
I feel like I'm going to continue down the stairs. Because I just want to lay eyes on her. I just want to see. I want to see who I'm seeing, kind of thing.
Yeah, but
she sounds sweet.
she says, hello, is there anyone there? And you just continue down the stairs. That's pretty fucking ominous.
Oh shit, should I say hi? Shoot, should I say hi?
Brittany, I've sworn like 5 times already.
Okay, alright, yes.
Probably
Hi.
more than that.
Should I do hi?
It's up to you. I'm just saying.
Well, hold on, but, okay, but now I got the narrator, the voice of the hero, and a Ethan beat.
So you're continuing down the stairs?
Yes, I don't even have a knife, so it's not gonna be scary. Oh lord. Huh?
It's up to you. You choose.
I'm just gonna continue down the stairs. I need to
Brittany,
observe.
I'm here to make content.
Okay.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Great.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I see another chain in the picture. It's broken off. I don't see the end of that chain. So, was someone else locked with her?
That chain has no relevance to the story.
Great. I mean, come on.
It's there for symmetry.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't put myself in this situation. But
No, you should put yourself in this situation. It's a role-playing game.
okay, alright. So, like, I go down the stairs without a stupid knife because I'm a stupid blonde. And
Says the obvious
and
brunette.
I go down there without saying hi. Someone who's locked up, and she says, "Hi, do you think you can get me out of these chains?" And I'm like, okay. Do I still continue to be the stupid blonde, or I'm like, hey girl, we're gonna need to talk? Or I look at the chains and I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do. Or she's gonna grab me and kill me.
I think you're overthinking this.
Okay. Just examine the chains then? You're kind of
It's up to you.
Okay. Alright. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be a situation where there isn't a key. Because in the beginning it said there was nothing there but a table and a knife. Right? The
Yes.
blade. The blade. Blade of implement.
Do you see the blade of implement?
I don't remember the exact words he says.
The blade is your implement.
The blade is your implement. Whoa. So, it could be still, because we could break the chains with the blade. Right? Like, or, what am I thinking?
I had this exact same conversation with Jessica. One, you cannot break chains with a knife.
Well, I know that, but no, guys, I know what guys are.
You're asking, can you lockpick the cuff off of her arm?
Yes.
You don't know how lockpicking works.
We could cut off her hand.
Because you need 2 or 3 implements to pick a lock. Cutting off her hand. I'm not going to say anything about that.
All right, we're doing this because there's no key. There was no key in that room. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Yeah, I thought about that.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
This is, oh my god, I'm the dumb blonde in the horror movie. I feel like I'm going to try the door. It's going to confirm that person that I was down there.
I think you're getting confused that you think there's more characters in this game than there actually are.
Wait, Princess has mind control.
No.
I have mind control. I'm scaring my own self. Hold on.
The princess is mind control. I have mind control?
Sorry. Okay.
No, so...
The wind? It's a gust of wind? It's an old cabin. It's rickety.
Brittany,
It's a rickety cabin.
I will say, the narrator acts like he does not have control over the story, but he does. He narrates things in ways that make it so you have to not that you have to go a certain direction, but you have to continue the story in some way.
Return to the bottom of the stairs, y'all. We going down.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Everyone's had the same reaction who's seen this.
Hold it. I gotta read the thing. I know he said it, but the picture like really got to me, and I was like, I don't what. Sorry, visual. I'm a visual person, y'all. So she didn't need my help. Gosh, if she's willing to tear her arm, she is willing to kill me.
Get ready to get you on.
Oh my god, I'm so freaked out. Go ahead.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Alright guys, we are going to slay the princess.
Without hesitation,
Oh
bring
god.
the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. The wound drives her to the ground.
Why is my arm looking like that?
Watch the rest of the videos after this.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Ah, damn, I think we got the beast.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Okay. We got the one option, slay the princess.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Okay, so I have run for the stairs and locked her down in the basement. That got me the beast. I've never given up, though.
Well, guys, we're gonna give up. I'm a dumb blonde, and I'm a giver-upper.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah, we got the beast. Damn it.
Yeah.
You're on a path in the woods.
Should we restart?
And at the end of
Yes,
that
we're gonna
path
restart.
is a cabin.
Okay. Oh, I just realized something. I think the reason that she becomes more bestial is because of the fact that she has to bite herself out of the chain. Times that I've gone down without the blade, and she's bitten herself out of the chain before we got the knife, only one time of those she became the bride. The other time she became the beast, and the other time she became the witch. And they both have bestial traits. Like the witch has claws and the beast is a beast.
Okay.
Like the witch had a tail, she had claws, she had sharp teeth, and the beast was a weird chimera hybrid of different animals.
Got it.
So I think with the blade we could somehow get the specter. I don't know how, but I think we could.
Your blade slashes
Wait,
through the
fuck,
air again
how?
and again, and her fists
What did we do
connect with
wrong?
your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
God damn it! What did we do wrong?
The beginning, maybe?
God damn it! Fuck! My hair is gonna get progressively worse as this
You're
goes
on a
on.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
I'm losing my mind here. Oh wait, fuck! I just realized why we can't do the tower.
Why?
Because Mom already did it. That's why. God damn it.
Sure, did what?
She already started the tower. You can't repeat a princess until you restart the entire game. Like, the thing that sucks is now we only have two options that we could really make a video for. Which is the Spectre and the Stranger.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, I think we just walk away. Can't slay someone you've never met. Turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yeah, we say quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh shit, I just realized the voice of the hero literally came in before we even got to the cabin. Normally he pops in when you go to the foot of the cabin.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Quietly continue down the path.
Your silence is deafening. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
Let's do it.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Yeah, so this is what I mean when the narrator can change the story.
What the hell?
This is the narrator basically saying, you have to go to the cabin. I'm not letting you go anywhere besides the cabin.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do, otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
We got the stranger. Yes!
Yay.
Finally! We can move on!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Right there. That's new. I think that's the roof of the cabin.
So we're up in the tree?
No, I think it's a path, and like, I don't know what's going on, but that's not normally there. Or that's a net.
Like we're stuck in a world?
Yeah, like we may be stuck in like a net, so that we have to go to the cabin.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay.
Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
Let's do that. Let's do
What are
that.
you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Okay, this is a little weird. All the other times, anytime you interact with the narrator, during chapter 2, he acts like he doesn't know that you're repeating everything.
Got it.
So I don't know if the narrator just thinks this is normal for the world, or he actually does know it's cycling. Because again, like, if you watch the rest of the videos, we may actually go to the end of this game, to be honest.
You think?
Yeah, I think this may be the last one, because it blocked off the tower, and it's usually a cycle of 5. So you get 5 princesses.
Uh-huh.
So I think this is we beat the game at this point. I don't know, but it'll explain more if we're beating the game at this point. So let's just continue on. But like,
Okay.
the narrator doesn't act like or he doesn't believe that there's other worlds, that we're repeating everything. But this time, he understands that there's walls, and I don't know if he's saying like, oh yeah, I know that you're gonna try and walk away.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
I forgot we needed to guess the voice, but we've just been playing for so long that we didn't do it. So yeah, we had the voice of the Contrarian. So each chapter adds a new voice.
Oh.
Okay, so also the theory that I have
Okay.
is that we need to complete this by the end of chapter 2 to get the best ending of the game. So we gotta figure out a way to free her.
So we are trying to free her.
Yeah, we're gonna try and free her.
Okay.
But it's cool that we have the voice of the Contrarian. I'm just thinking about this video. We are 2 people with ADHD. Big time.
Are you diagnosing me?
Oh, you know you have ADHD. We all know you have ADHD.
Yes. It's true.
It's just because you haven't gone to a psychologist to be like, hey, test me for ADHD.
I lived with it for so long, and
I know,
doesn't
and like
matter.
it's a thing that women are statistically tested later in life for ADHD.
Well,
But anyways, besides the fact, this video is gonna be so hectic to edit because it is just like squirrel.
I know.
All right.
All right.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Okay, I really loved the voice of the Smitten. I thought he was really funny. I think the voice of the Contrarian just beat out the voice of the Smitten.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Again, we want to free her by the end of the chapter.
Okay.
So
lie.
Yeah, I think lie. Yep. Okay, I'm heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. I think that is the choice.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
God damn it! The narrator's fucking omniscient.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Okay, proceed into the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
I zoned out hard there for a
I
second.
know. I'm like, there's a lot of talking.
2 kids with ADHD.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
I say we enter the basement without the blade.
We don't want to, like, explore.
It gets deeper into the story. The mirror is there for us, but it's not really there.
So we don't want to approach the mirror.
We don't have to.
Okay.
Like, it's just kind of one of those things where it's there for, like, your first couple times, but after you beat the game once, then you realize why the mirror's there.
Okay, so we want to enter the basement without the blade.
Yeah, I would say without the blade. Because we want to rescue her. We want to free her.
Okay, how do we know she's not going to start tearing off her arm like she did the first time? It was like...
You'll see. It'll be different.
It'll be different? Okay.
Yes.
I guess I'm taking your word for it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching
What in the
staircases
hell?
all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
I'm really excited to hear what she sounds like.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
That is not good.
No, thank you.
Just the narrator immediately. Fuck that noise.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Okay, the contrarian has become my favorite voice. We can take the harsh staircase to the left, take the center staircase, or take the soft stairs to the right.
What the hell?
Should we take the soft stairs to the right?
I guess that makes more sense to me, because why would we take the harsh stairs to the left?
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
So we made the wrong choice, apparently.
We're gonna die.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Holy shit.
I'm so confused right now and freaked out. I got goosebumps.
I know. Now you remember the first night I played this game and I came out and it's like, I need to talk about this.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
God damn it, the voice of the contrarian is amazing.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems... normal.
I would start off with saying, I'm sorry I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
How strange. So, why are you here?
Okay, this is getting weirder.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Let's fracture her more.
God damn it. I'm gonna ask, what's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess.
Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
I feel like we need to exhaust all the explore options.
Okay.
I would say you're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. You don't think I'm some sort of monster, do you?
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Okay, so that's our only option. It is the conglomeration of, I'm getting you out of here, try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement and then retrieve the blade.
I guess, well, that's the option.
That's the only thing we can do.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
I think we accomplished our goal.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'm just as confused as you are. I would say I'll do my best is what I would say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, or I don't think we're supposed to fix it. I don't know anymore.
I'm gonna go with I'll do my best.
Okay.
But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach.
Guess we just gaze into our reflection.
Silence as you reach forward. They are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it.
You've withered.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
Proceed to the cabin.
You are at the cabin.
Approach her. Come on.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Okay. This is where it gets a little difficult. This is what I've called the entity. I don't know exactly what she's referred to by the creators and the larger community. I just call her the entity. Long story short, all the princes that we encounter, they are becoming vessels for the entity. Even longer story, really short, we are both gods. Our character and the entity, we are gods. She wants to destroy the world. We want to save the world, but also not destroy her in a way. Like, we can just kill the entity at the end of the game. I don't like that ending. I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of the game. I believe that there is going to be an ending where you can save the entity to an extent. And that would be the best ending of the game. Okay. I'm not sure about it. I don't know if I'm completely wrong. I don't look up any playthroughs of this game. I do none of that. This is also the point where, on my first playthrough, you can choose the option to wait. And if you do, the entity will just say, I'll wait with you. And then the game closes. And the next time you start up the game, it opens up on that exact same screen. And she goes, oh, you're back.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, remember, I told you that fucked me up. Yeah. I was like, what? What?
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I want to do the Explorer. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
how can you stand being a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I would then say, everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer? Give me a single straight answer.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
My answer is always, if anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. So, do you want to go with that one?
We can, yeah. Let's go ahead.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Yeah, let's say, how many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
So, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
This game loops.
So we're back at the very, very beginning.
Not the very, very beginning of the game. We're just back at the beginning of the 3-arc structure that we have.